Hey everybody, welcome back to Cheap Comic Collector. This is episode number 196, and today we're continuing on with the long box that we started yesterday, preparing for the $2 claim sale that's going to happen on January 6th. If that's right, yep. So these are the books we went through yesterday. So these are all ones that will be going into the sale. Lots of number ones, lots of variant covers, cool stuff in there. And then these are the ones we're going to go through today. The gap in between represents the ones that so far I've put into my own collection. And I hope I sell some books because I just spent $180 to be able to continue using StreamYard. I had reached my monthly limit. And since I'm going to be doing live streams every week, I'm going to have to pay up a little bit. The nice thing is it gets the StreamYard logo. It's supposed to get the StreamYard logo off of my feed. So anyway, I did play around with the lighting today. So the lighting's a little bit better. I'm still not completely happy with it, but there shouldn't be any glare, or if there is, it's going to be minimal. And it's a little bit brighter. But I also ordered a light kit. I'm gonna have to start keeping track of these expenses in case I make money and have to do taxes on this stuff. Alrighty, so before we get to the long box, we're gonna do another miniature. What am I reading? I pulled that Donald Duck that I pulled yesterday. I read that last night after I got done with the recording, and thought it looked like a good, interesting read. So this is Donald Duck number 101 from 1965, and this inside the front cover, we've got this Donald Duck strip. I'm pretty sure this is a Sunday strip from the comic strip in the newspapers. There's a copyright on it of 1957, and this was published in 1965. It's a fun little joke. A little more involved than they normally are. Daisy keeps losing her hat in the wind, and the nephews keep turning it to her, and then she throws it away because it gets wet, and because it keeps blowing away in the wind, the nephews grab it and use it as a kite. So cute little gag. But the main story, The Incredible Golden Iceberg, was fun. I enjoyed it. It's kind of in a transitionary period where it's still doing an adventure story in the Karl Barks mode, but it's starting to get silly before they went all out silly. So it stars the villain is Magica Dispel, who really wasn't in that very many stories, but she kidnaps Uncle Scrooge, won't give him back unless the nephews give him their dime. There's some kind of weird rule for witches that they find in the Junior Woodchuck's guidebook, where she has to give them an alternative. So they go looking for a gold nugget the size of a room. With Gyro's help, they find one. And Magic Dispel, I want to show you some of this artwork because it's pretty cool. This is good stuff for a kid's comic. Nicely drawn for not being Karl Barks. And then she tries to stop them, and she changes herself into a polar bear. I wanted to show you what the polar bear looks like because it's pretty funny. Yeah, nice character design. There she is right there. Nice just nice design on the polar bear with she still has her witch's hair. And I thought that was pretty cool. Unfortunately, I didn't get to read the ending because this turned out to be an incomplete issue. The centerfold's missing, so I don't have the last pages of that story, which was a real bummer. I don't know why I didn't check this ahead of time. I normally do on the older issues. I guess just because it was buried in that long box, I missed it. I missed doing the page count. So anyway, I'm bummed over that, but such is life. And then there's a little Bad Wolf Pig story with the glass house. And then, honestly, I was so bummed out over the centerfold missing on this issue because I was excited about this issue that I didn't really. I just kind of skimmed the rest of the issue. You got a story in the middle of Goofy. He keeps tripping and getting hit in his head a lot. He breaks a statue and puts it back together, and it wins first prize because it's so funny the way he put it back together and stuff like that. And then there's a Donald Duck learns ventriloquism in the next story. Uses it to play a few jokes, and then he uses it to con Uncle Scrooge into giving him $20,000. And there's this one-page gag in the back where he's turned the nephew's bunk beds into plumbing, so they have instant water faucets on their beds. I think this was actually a cover at some point. I think they had that as a cover. And then there's another Donald Duck, what appears to be a Donald Duck Sunday page on the back cover inside. There's a bad rip here too, which normally I would fix. I'd put some archival tape on it. There's a pair on this page too. But with the centerfold missing, there's just not much point. So anyway, in this story, in this strip, Donald is searching for a place to hide the kids' presents. And he decides to hide them in the shower because they'll never look there. And this back page ad for American Seed Company was the only ad in the entire thing, unless there was some in the centerfold. So yeah, unfortunately, that was incomplete. Very disappointing. But such is life. Moving on. Let's see what we can sell and keep and so on and so forth. So, I didn't think there was going to be much of a glare, and now there's glare again. Well, before when I tried it, I only had one at a time. Maybe that'll help. Oh well, the glare will go away. I've got lighting coming, so. This is JLA number 61. As a bonus inside, an exclusive preview of the Power Company. And I kind of like how these guys are all kind of flying up into the air, even though Batman doesn't really fly. But and then Plastic Man is here like he's trying to fly. He's flexing his arms like this, and he's got all he's doing is stretching his neck up. So I thought that was pretty funny detail on that cover. But yeah, this is JLA 61. It's from 2002, so that one's gonna go on the sale pile. So we are. Let's see, the sale pile over here. We'll try to do it the same way we did yesterday with the books in the middle. Let me get them centered a little bit. All right, Justice League number 1 from 1987. So I'm keeping that one. It's a really nice, clean copy. Nice white cover. Looks really nice. I think... I don't think I actually have this one. I used to, but I don't think I do now. If I do, one of them will end up in a trade or a for up for sale in the $2 claim sales. There's some really good books in this box. I think this is definitely what I'm going to do is use this box for the first claim sale, and then mix in some older books that I've pulled just to make it a little more interesting. There's a lot of good stuff in here, a lot of modern stuff, but yeah, I know a lot of the people that watch are interested in the older stuff like I am. So here we have Justice League number 10. This is from 2018. It's got some nice metallic accents on the cover. Not sure if you can see them in this or not, but basically anything that's not black and white is metallic. So we got details on Wonder Woman, Superman, Hot Girl, Aquaman's shirt, and Trident. The Justice League logo is all metallic colored. And that's pretty cool. And then there's this gold dust all over towards the bottom that's actually supposed to be there. And let me just take a second to try and get these price tags off. I grabbed a razor blade to try and make it a little easier. I don't want to have to deal with that during the claim sales. I want to be able to go through them pretty quick on the claim sales. I don't know. I'm going to try and limit the sale to 2 hours, but I want to be able to try and get through the whole box in that 2 hours. So we'll see how it goes. We are going to have this Saturday. We will start a live stream, 12:30 Eastern time, and we're not going to do a claim sale that week. We are just kind of going through more books, pulling stuff for future claim sales, just kind of marking our territory and time. And then the following Saturday, we'll start the claim sale. It'll be following Comic Book Memories. It'll start right after that gets over because I'll be watching that. Justice League number 22. This is 2019. The Origin of the Multiverse Revealed. Nice set of villains cover there. Legion of Doom. Pretty cool. That's one thing about the modern comics is they have a lot of really nice covers. Really nice covers. And here we have Justice League number 23. Is that the next issue, or is that from some other time? Yeah, it's a different series. This is from 2017. So this razor blade's working pretty good for these stickers. I'm trying to peel them up with my fingernail. And this one introduces the Black Shield. He'll get Mid-East peace at any cost. And we have the Justice League, the Dark Side War. Lex Luthor, number 1. That's quite a title. But it looks like that is the actual official title. Doesn't say it's a one-shot, but I would imagine it probably is. Oh, here's an old Justice League of America for my collection. Cool. This is issue number. Price tag is in the way. This is issue number 230 from 1984. And it has the floating heads cover. It's not really, I don't think it's a... I'm just going to open this up for a second and see why there's a blue sticker on the inside. It's either inside another bag or there's a blue sticker on the cover. Why would you put a blue sticker on the cover? Yeah, it's on the actual cover, but it is one of these stickers that's usually easy to come off. Oh, it actually has a price on there. Let's somebody was charging $1.50 for it, and they actually put the sticker on the actual cover. That's friggin' morons, man. All right, careful. These round stickers usually come off pretty easy. It did discolor the cover a little bit, but that's okay. You know, I'm not really worried about condition for my own collection. You know, Ronald Reagan makes an appearance. And it's got some water damage. It's got some staining from some kind of drink spill here on the front portion. But that's okay. I don't mind. Although it is nice to have pretty comics. All right, here we go. Lady Justice, #1 from 1995. Neil Gaiman. Lady Justice. And man, every single one of these has a price sticker on it. And they're all more than $2. Which, as you know, is what I'm going to sell them for. And here we go. Legion of Superheroes, number 293 from 1982. That one's for my collection. So I guess I don't actually need to worry too much about the sticker. Let's see. This one's got the, supposed to have the Masters of the Universe insert. Let's make sure that's still there. Feels nice and thick, so yeah, I believe it does. Yep, there it is. Yeah. Alrighty, and this is, I believe this was part of the Great Darkness saga, which is pretty much the best Legion of Superheroes story. At least that I've ever come across. So happy to get that one. And here's another one for my personal collection. Lex Luthor, Porky Pig, #1. Just a little off the top. Porky, gosh, Mr. Luthor really likes me. All right, these I don't know, these Warner Brother and Hanna-Barbera crossovers with DC Comics are going to be a very interesting read, I think. Pretty strange stuff. Machine Man #2. That's going to be going into my collection as well. Magnus Robot Fighter. This is #1 from 1997. So that one's going to go up for sale. Yeah, we'll put it. I was thinking about putting it in the read box, and then put it up for sale later. But you know, it's Magnus. We can probably pick it up pretty cheap most of the time. So we'll see. All right, Marvel Comics presents #76. This is from 1991. If I want to keep that or not. Marvel Comics Presents is one of those series that I kind of wanted to put together because it's all kind of standalone series, even though they're continued, you know, from issue to issue. And they use a lot of, you know, oddball characters. Shanna the She-Devil, Wood God, Death's Head. They're all in this issue. So, yeah, I think I talked myself into keeping that series as well. Marvel Fanfare 25. That's definitely a keeper series too. This is from 1986. One of the first. Well, no, actually, Weird World started in the magazines, so would have been the second run of the Weird World stories, I guess. Marvel Fanfare 31 with Captain America. That's going into mine. Marvel Universe #1, starring the Invaders. I used to have this series. This is 1998. We'll go ahead and throw that. As much as I like the Invaders, it's from the 90s, so we're going to throw that one in the sell pile as well. Death Watch 2000. Megalith #1 from 1993 from Continuity Comics. This one, oh, this is sealed. This is sealed in a poly bag. Why is it in a poly bag? What kind of insert does it have that needs to be in a poly bag? I don't see anything. I guess I will never know because it's going in the sale pile. Miracle Man 0, Scotty Young cover. Nice. Very cool for those who collect Scotty Young. Very, very nice. Oh, it's a nice thick issue too. That's, yeah. Yeah, somebody's going to be grabbing that one for $2, man. Multiversity Teen Justice #3. This, I believe, is a variant cover as well. Yep, by Stephanie Hans. And this is Multiversity Teen Justice #5. And this is the variant cover by Lee Bermejo, something like that. I can't, it's hard to read. Even with the magnifying glass, they got it in the awful small print. All right, let me grab another stack where we got a long ways to go here. All right, Mutant X Annual 2000 going in the sale pile. Here's for Rada. Oh, I was going to say there's no more price stickers, but here's one. This is one of those that doesn't like to come off, too. Because it's been on there for too long. Oh, that one actually came off pretty easy once I got started. Okay. Here we go. Nexus. This is Nexus meets Madman. Okay. That's cool. Nexus meets Madman. This is from 1996. That's cool. From Dark Horse. Nice. Night Watch #1. It's got a kind of a metallic look to it. I think the background and the moon are kind of metallic. It says it guest stars the Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know who Night Watch is. I don't think I've ever heard of Night Watch. But that's #1. Going for sale. Old Dog. This is Old Dog 1. And I got this because it was #1, but also because it was a series that Higgy Pop mentioned as being really good. And I pretty much agree with him on his tastes in what he reads. So I grabbed this one. Unfortunately, it's from 2022, so it's not in my wheelhouse anymore. But I do want to read it and see if it's as good as he said it was. So we're gonna stick that in the read pile, and then eventually it'll go to the clean sales. Here we have Orion #1 from 2000. Another #1. Man, this box is packed with variants and #1s and old comics for my collection. I love this box, even though I paid quite a bit for it. All right, here we go. Power Pack #6. So I'll be keeping, there's quite a few Power Pack issues in here. I will be keeping all of those because they're from the 80s. So we got #6 with Spider-Man. #8 with Cloak and Dagger. #9. #11. Nice cover. That's cool. Like the way they drew the brother there and the kid with the light powers too. Number 13. Looks like they're going to a baseball game. Number 14, the Boogeyman. Number 17, Franklin Richards stops by. Number 19, special giant size issue. This issue featuring Cloak and Dagger, Kitty Pryde, Wolverine, Beta Ray Bill, and the Mighty Thor. And here's number 20, the New Mutants. A lot of guest stars in this series. 21 with Spider-Man reappearing. Number 23, cameo appearance by the Fantastic Four. Number 24 with Franklin Richards, guest cameo by Cloak. Just Cloak. Huh. All right, Power Pack 25. Number 29 with Spider-Man once again. Hobgoblin, it looks like. And number 33, guest starring Warlock and Sunspot from the New Mutants, plus a cameo by Spider-Man. And Franklin's back too. It says all that in that color blurb up in the corner. All right, let's continue on with Cyclops and Archangel in Crimson Dawn, number 1. So, grab that price sticker. So yeah, if you need to take price stickers off your bags, it looks like a razor blade works fairly well. Just gotta be careful because you don't want to slice open the bag. But pretty easy going. So this one's from 1997. Rebels 94. This is the 0 issue. So that'll be going in the sell pile as well. Rebels 94, number 1. All right. I'm not sure what Rebels 94 is. I was thinking, because of the year on the end, I was thinking of Legion, but that's different series. So I'm not sure. But this one's got Green Lantern in it. It's number 1. That's going in the sale. And Revenge of the Cosmic Ghost Rider, number 1. From 2020. I know when he came out, people were excited about the Cosmic Ghost Rider. I don't know if they still are. I'm not. And here we got some more 80s issues. This is ROM 29, ROM 60, ROM 63, ROM 70, and ROM 71, ROM 74. So those are all in the 80s, so I'm keeping those. Here we have Shield number 1 from 2010. And the all-new, all-different Savage Avengers number 1. This is the second printing cover. And they had a $5 price tag on it. Cool. And here's Savage Avengers number 4. This is a variant cover. This is the Bring on the Bad Guys variant cover. Just gonna take that price sticker off real quick. I hope you guys are seeing these. I know there's a glare, and then I'm covering up to work on them. But we will get that glare taken care of once my lighting kit gets here. Unfortunately, it's gonna be a little bit. Here we go. Secret Origins. This is number 44 from 1989. Batman versus the Mud Pack. So that fits my collection. So we're gonna keep that one. And Sideways Annual number 1 from 2019. I am not sure if I know who Sideways is. I seem to kind of remember hearing about the character, but I'm not familiar. Siege number 3 of 4 from Marvel. That's from 2010. That was one of their events in the Marvel universe. And Siege the Cabal number 1. That's a one-shot. And some more books. We got Silver Surfer Annual number 4 from 1991. Starring the Guardians of the Galaxy. And this is the original Guardians of the Galaxy, not the Pretenders. Let's see, 6 from Sirius number 1 from 1984. So that's going into my pile from Epic Comics. Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen number 1 from the more recent series in 2019. This is a variant cover. And this feels like they put this in an old bag. What are you calling an old bag? Yeah, that sticker has been on there for a little bit. We got part of it off. I gotta work at this one. I don't know if I'm gonna get that all off or not. All right, we're gonna move on. So that looks like fun. That was kind of a fun series. I read a few issues of those. So here we have Superman and Wonder Woman 22. It's a variant cover, Monsters of the Month. There's a bad glare. Let me kind of show it a little better. And that one's actually going into my pile as well. I'm keeping the kind of like the Superman Batman series. I want to get that one, Superman Wonder Woman. Somebody in comments told me that it's a really good series, and I haven't read it yet because I don't have enough of them. All righty, there we go. Amazing Spider-Man. This is Legacy number 899, number 5, and this is the second printing. So yeah, I'm keeping the Amazing Spider-Man 2. That's a series I've been working on. So, and I don't I don't get the opportunity to buy that much Spider-Man, and he's one of my favorite characters. So we're keeping those as well. This one is number 8902, legacy number. Nice cover. That's pretty cool. I don't know who that is, but that's neat. And this is 963. This is when he was hanging out with Boomerang. I read some of that online. Here we have number 63, Kings from the King's Ransom storyline. And this one is Amazing Spider-Man Soul of the Hunter. Looks like it's a kind of a one-shot from 1992. I don't know if it's a prestige format. Yeah, it is. It's square bound. So that should be a fun read. And some older Avengers. Gonna be keeping those too. This is number 126. Nice. Got Claw and the Black Panther on there. And here's number 173. This one's pretty beat up. It's got some holes and things on there. Let me just check it out, see how bad shape it's in, because yeah, this is loose down here on the bottom, so I'm gonna have to tape that spine. And that looks like it's okay. It's readable. And it looks like the cover might be loose. It's not matching up with the insides there. Oh yeah, that one's gonna take a little work, but it'll work its way into my collection. Here's number 174, classic cover captured by the collector. Take that up to the top so you can see it better. And here's number 193. That one's got a few flaws too, looks like. That's probably why they're in here. Why I was able to get them for cheap. Here's 194, the Vision. And 197. What really goes on at Avengers Mansion. And number 201, where Jarvis takes over. And 202, Ultron Undying. So yeah, I'm actually my keeping pile is outgrowing my sale pile on this lot here. There's number 203 with the Beast and Wonder Man. And here's 206. Cool. I don't remember. That's the nice thing about going through these boxes is I'm still surprised. As I don't remember, even though I went to the box previously and I ordered them, I don't remember what was in here. So, here's 207. Number 230. Number 276. Yeah, so those were all from the 80s or even a couple from the 70s, I think. Yeah. So those were cool. What's up next? We got The Brave and the Bold. You know, I'm keeping that one. 172 from 1981. Nice. Here we have Flash 792. This is a Black History Month variant cover. That one's going into the sale pile. Got Incredible Hulk 295 from 1984. Invincible Iron Man #1, the Legacy number 651 of Invincible Iron Man. This says it's a variant edition. I'm not sure how that differs from a variant cover. Maybe it's one of the Walmart ones. No, it doesn't have the Walmart back, so somebody just decided to call it something else, I guess. So that's going into the sale pile. Here we have something from DC called The Man Called Axe by Marv Wolfman and Sean McManus. Never heard of it. I'm always surprised when I find a series from DC that I haven't heard of, especially if it's done by Marv Wolfman. So this is 97, number 1, and going into the sale pile. New 52 Futures End, number 10. And we got some more price tags to get off. Bedrock City, if you're watching, you have bad price tags. They do not come off easily. And here's number 12. Nice Hawkman cover. And number 13. I don't know who that is. And I just sliced that bag wide open. So that one's going to need a new bag. And well, as long as we have it open, let's take a look. Nothing like opening a comic and having a gun pointed at your head. All right, artwork's decent in this. I don't recognize anybody. Oh, there's Deathstroke at the end. Alrighty. Official Handbook of the Marvel Universe Deluxe Edition. This is going to go into my collection as well. Outsiders Annual number 1 from 1986. Yeah, it's going in my collection. The Question number 1. I think this is an annual. Yeah, annual. Sorry, I'm just looking at the invoice. It says there's 2 question number 1s from one from 86, one from 88, but I only see one. So let's see if it's got a year on the cover underneath these multiple price tags. It is from 1988. So keeping that one. Moving on, we have Ultimates 2, number 8. Ultimates 2, number 9. Ultimates 2, number 10. And Ultimates number 7. All right, one last stack and then we're done. You can tell if you're going by the alphabet, you know we're getting towards the end. We're in the U's. So Ultimate number 8. Ultimates number 8. Ultimates 9. Uncanny X-Men 277. This is from 1991. That's a hard choice for me. Yeah, we're going to keep it. I might change my mind later. Here's Uncanny X-Men 370. That one can go in the sell pile. Oh, and here's the Tomb of Dracula facsimile that I had gotten, #1. So, yeah, keeping that one. I forgot that was in that box. Ultimate Fantastic Four, #1, going in the sale pile. And Uncle Sam and the Freedom Fighters, #1 from 2006. They fight for you. That one is going in the sale pile as well. Almost put it in the read pile, but yeah, we'll skip it. Vigilante #3 from 1984 with Cyborg. That's a cool cover. Like that. Let's see if I can get a better picture of it. I'm gonna be so glad when I get rid of this glare. Hopefully the lighting kit's supposed to come before the claim sales, so hopefully I can get it worked out. Hanna-Barbera Wacky Raceland #3, and so that's going into my pile since it's Hanna-Barbera. And here we have a Walt Disney's Comics and Stories. This one is number 293 from 1965. And somebody, looks like somebody used red crayon on Donald's butt there. I wonder if the sandpaper will get that off. It's kind of not sure if I want to try sandpaper on an actual comic book. I know I used it on that Platinum. Oh, this is... I was going to do a page count. Obviously, I haven't done this one because all the pages, every single page in here is dog ears. Look at this. All right, so we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36. So it is complete. Looks like it's got a lot of Donald Duck in this one. We got Donald Duck mastering the Matterhorn, Mickey Mouse in the Pirate's Den, Part 1. For some reason, he's not in the back of the book, which is where he usually is at. And then you got a Beagle Boys story. The centerfold is loose. Donald Duck strip in the middle with a statement of ownership. And Grandma Duck's Farm Friends. So it's an interesting issue. A lot of duck stories in it. It's too bad somebody did this to all these pages. That's gonna take some doing to get those straightened out. All right, so that's complete. It's obviously that's going in my pile. Oh, I wanted to. You know what? The cover's already wrecked, so let's see if we can use the sandpaper to get a little bit of that off. You can't tell if that's crayon or wax or paint or what that is. I don't think it's crayon. It's not really coming off. It might be paint. Oh well. Take some white paint and paint over it. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Here we have another Walt Disney's Comics and Stories. This one's from 1975. And apparently I didn't do any page counts on the older books that were in this box. So must have been something else going on at that time that for some reason I didn't even think about doing page counts on them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36. So that's all there. Looks like it reprints a classic Donald Duck 10-pager. So that also is going in my pile. And then we have Warlord number 100 from 1985. That's going in my pile. And here we have Weird World number 4 from Marvel. This is a variant cover. And it is from 2015. So it's part of the Secret Wars storyline. That's going in the sale pile. Wolverine number 6. This is from 1989, so it's going in mine. It looks like it's kind of beat up, but I don't think I'd want to sell that one in that condition anyway. And then there's number 14. That's from 1989 as well, so that one's keeping. It's got, for some reason, you can see here, it's got a bubble kind of in the alignment. I don't know what you want to call it. Wonder Woman number 6 from 87. That looks like a George Perez cover to me. It's beautiful. Number 11, more George Perez. Very nice. And Wonder Woman 34. Looks like it guest stars Black Canary. This is from 2009. And I'm keeping all the Wonder Womans also because they're hard to find in the back issue bins also. It's number 52, variant cover from 2018. And what's this one? X-Men Unlimited, X-Men Green, number 2. I guess they're out of story titles. And here we have Zorro number 0 from Tops in 1993. So that's going into, I'd like to keep this one. That's going in the sale pile as well. And it's just fun to say Zorro number 0. So that's it. So we ended up with, let me grab the camera off the top here. We ended up with the pile on the left over here, my collection. This one's going into the sale collections, the claim sales. So we ended up with probably about half the box, I would say, because yesterday's episode, the claim sale box won. So let me put the ones back in that are going to be in the claim sale in a couple weeks. And so probably, what's it look like? About, well, I'd say about a third there is, they went into my collections. So we'll see. But, yeah, I can add more books to that. And then we'll try to make it all the way through a long box for the first claim sale. See how we do. So, let's see what else is going on, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Things are going pretty good around here. It'll be interesting to see what happens with the claim sale, but I am buying the occasional comic books, a few at auction. I've won I don't know, I won like 14.99 auctions today on eBay, something like that. So those will be coming in. And got my eye on an auction for tomorrow on Hip Comics. And then, like you said, it's too late if you're going to look for it because it's I'm about a week ahead filming these. And but the guy has the auction listed as Christmas cheapies or something like that, and all the auctions started at a penny, and then the shipping works out to like 50 cents an issue. But the problem is he's only got about 70, 74, something like that issues listed. I think there's about 30 of them that I would get at 50 cents, 51 cents, whatever. So we'll see. I gotta kind of wait and see because I don't want to get 1 or 2 issues because then I'd be paying like $8-9 for just 2 issues because of the shipping. But if I can get past that and get the 10-20 issues, then it'll only be like 50 cents an issue. So if I can get them for 1 cent and then pay 50 cents, that'd be great. Probably not going to work out, but you never know. Tomorrow's episode, we're going to be looking at some eBay books and some other auction books, just to get that out of the way, and then we will jump into some more to the Comics Den books. We're finally going to get to those Comics Den books in a couple days here. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget about the upcoming live streams. There should be information in the description about that by now. And yeah, things are going good. So we'll see how this all works out. I got my lighting kit coming, and I got to clear some of these comics out here. I got to jump over stuff just to get into here where my seat is on the desk. So, all right, let me just turn this around to say goodbye. Hi guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you are having a great holiday season. I know it's not New Year's yet. It will be in a few days. And thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. And we'll see you tomorrow. Noon, we drop the video. And this is that awkward part where I have to pretend I'm looking at you and actually